Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo. And I am here for 3-0, the third episode of that one show that we're watching. And it feels like things are about to kick into gear. We have established a chunk of our dramatis personae, our cast of characters, and they are all headed once more on a collision course in the loot house, where we arrived early with Felt in hand and met her and almost got killed by her beforehand, and have been trying to strike a deal to get that emblem off of her and Old Man Rom before Elsa shows up and murders everybody here, which we know is going to happen because of our meta-knowledge of this world, granted to Subaru by his gift curse of being able to return upon the point of his death, seemingly to the moment in front of the apple seller. So, how bad are things about to get? How many times are we gonna die? I don't know. This doesn't feel like we have much of a chance. Because we haven't, made inroads with Amelia to the point where she's gonna, listen to us effectively. We haven't really been able to convince Old Man Rom and Felt of what's going on. We don't really have any new information about the power or value or whatever is going on around this emblem, this insignia that we're all circling around over the course of our whole story seems to be centered around this object of significance. And we know that Elsa is already in town because she ran into Subaru and said some cryptic and very threatening things about smelling his fear. Yum. Now, I'm no Elsa. I can't smell fear, as far as I know, but I can smell a MacGuffin, and this emblem amulet, it's not even, okay, I keep calling it an amulet because I can't help myself. I'm sorry, it's not an amulet, it's not attached to a necklace. It is an insignia or an emblem or a symbol or a gem or I don't fucking know. It's important. And we have no context on this world. Subaru has no idea what it means. We see a flash of its symbol in ruins in the opening sequence of the first episode, but beyond that, we haven't seen it around anywhere. I'm kind of waiting for us to walk by a giant citadel and there's the emblem on its front, and we're like, oh, that means that, but we don't know what it means or why everybody wants it. I've got two theories to throw at you. Just magical MacGuffin theory stuff. One is it's a magical MacGuffin that has immense power in and of itself, like it's a magic object. I don't think so. I think it's a symbolically powerful object. I think it's a mark of station. I think it's a mark of power or something. In the same way that a true king's crown is a true king's crown, and that shit is the thing that makes you the king, regardless of your actual lineage or birthright or whatever. It's the ownership of this object confers certain status or station, and I think it's Amelia's, and I think it's her whole quest line is wrapped up in this object. And I'd really like to find out about that in the potentially just a few moments we have before Elsa shows up and murders everybody. But of course, Subaru is going to be on the mindset of, let's save everybody and figure this out, and either get out of here before she shows up, or try to organize some kind of a battle that can end in anything but our bodies dead on the floor. But I'd really like some overall information. This is episode 3. This is where I'd really like to get a sense of the scope of our story. We got a great job done in episode 1, the two-parter, of giving me a sense of the scope of our world. There's a lot here and there's a lot going on and it's alive and vibrant. I get that feeling. Similarly, I got a good sense of our core character dynamic between our core romantic pairing. Okay, and a sense of Subaru and how he's interacting with the circumstance. Episode 2, we continue on with that. We get more insight around the people in this world and more reasoning for Subaru for how and why he's going to be the way that he's going to be as he grows over the course of the series. He sets out some ideals a little bit, and so does Felt, and so we get to understand her and sort of see the bonds between characters and stuff. And now I'd really like to be able to get one plot hook, one quest hook line that goes beyond goal of saving girl. And that can be as simple as save girl, and then girl has her own goal, and we can sort of ride on those coattails because she seems dope and magical, and we said before, like the real spark of life in this world that Subaru sees. And so he, I think, is going to dedicate himself probably to making her goal come true, which is an interesting and potentially noble path. First, he's got to make sure that she stays alive through tonight, and it might take a lot of tonights to ensure that happens. We're up against quite a threat. This woman seems like a problem. This big kitty witchy bitchy is a monster who really likes murder and blood, and seems to like that more than getting her goals and stuff. So, last time we tried, we all ended up dead, and she ended up waltzing out of here with her prize. Let's see what we can do this time. As is befitting an episode where I've begun it by talking almost entirely about, like, plot stuff, I'm going to draw the thing that I believe to be the MacGuffin. So give me a second. I'm going to draw a little insignia. I have an image of it from last episode when Felt holds it up. I've got that up so that I can use it as a reference and get it right. And I might have a couple things to say about it as we go. So it's a triangular, like, shield shape, right? Distinctive, curved, sharp, Batman-y sort of style. So it's like the face of a demon, perhaps? Maybe an elf because of the pointed ears, but it seems more demonic than anything with the big jaws and stuff that all circle this sort of oval ruby. It's very interesting. That's a glowing red gem. There's a lot that's interconnected in it, like woven together. Maybe that's just the designer's sort of vibe. Bat demon. Okay, that'll do. But what does it mean? All right, and with that, I'm ready for 3-0, and I hope you are too. Got my hot beverage. Thanks for joining me. 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down, early access on the Patreon, also in the description, beep beep timer. No OP? You won't get away this time? Oh, she was talking to Felt. Oops. You stole something important from me. Magic. Cool animation for it, too. It is a very precious thing. Nope, no OP. Respect. Hey, he's seen enough battles. Huffle. But what does that mean to people, man? We don't know what that means. Doubt. Big X doubt. I think you are whoever she thinks you are. Just kill me. Just kill me. Get it over with. Yeah. No time for... He's just trying to get you out of here before... Fuck! I didn't mean puck, I meant fuck. How did you know puck existed? Holy shit, she's just gonna enter. Okay! You're welcome. Good job. Oh, the timing is different. Yeah, the timing is different. Because Puck is here. That's a huge wrinkle. Oh, shit. Elsa, stop. I mean, it's kind of hot, but stop. Murder time! Yay! I'm not like the people here. Oh, and he stands up. He's gonna try a charisma check? He's gonna try a charisma check? How would you know that? Hey, we did it! Good job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's cool. Good. Puck is the deciding factor here, huh? No! You can't say that, man! I love that Subaru knows the tropes! That's goofy. I don't know what you're up to, dude. What a weird thing to say, Puck. Oh. This is great. Ugh. This is great fun. Burning through it, huh? Ah. Alright, if you got a way to wrap this, man, let's end it. I don't expect that this will work. Uh-oh. Oh, she loves that. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't either. That's a little much, Elsa. Okay, not enough. Not enough, y'all. Fuck. So we're back to the... Okay, but at least we're all aware we're not getting struck from behind. Okay. We were just getting started. What the fuck, Elsa? Okay, this is cool. Hey, all y'all, can we do anything? Oh. Thank you. I'm not gonna run. Yeah. No, you are a big, full person. That's true. No peasant work with these hands. I really like the image of her just praying and the things. Okay, thank you. Good job, Rom. Just stay away from bottles. It's really cool when your heroes do that. Oh my god! Partial? I don't think it was a killing blow, though. She's ignoring Rom now. Don't give up now! He's given it a name. Get over. Okay, I understand, but come on, man. Yeah. One good punch, maybe? Rom? Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay. This is a roller coaster. The ultimate distraction. Aww. Aww. You're such a dork. I love it. Straight up overcoming his fear. Is he gonna try to hit her with the club? Super speed. Oh, come on. Oh. Ow. I feel like this ends in a bunch of bloody puddles. I feel like that was a secondary play, though. What was that? What was that? No, I believe in Amelia. What was that? She just used it. Oh, never mind. Aw. 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 She saw through you. Memories that you have that you don't share. Hmm. Okay. Gone from save the people to a happy ending as our goal. It's a big club, bro. Ooh! Oh. It was a good move. Fuck. And Amelia? Who? Who? Oh shit! Our friend from the alley! My guy, who actually are you? Yeah, you immediately recognize the first sort of swordsmanness. Do we end? No. Oh my god, that's only halfway through the episode. I fully thought that was the whole episode. Wow. Right place, right time. Very well, I will help you. Aye, Mr. Noble. Is he actually a good dude? He's actually a good dude, huh? You're the real hero of this story? Fucking hell. I thought you were a dweeb. No, good to see ya. That sounds like a pay-per-view site. Gross. Disemboweling people. She loves guts. Born as? So truly, my family puts a lot of pressure on me. It means that, huh? You leave the prey if you're gonna die. Okay, I guess we're gonna get to it then. A monster hunter. Hey, buddy. Not a fatal blow, right? So, no casualties so far. This is Amelia. You can tell yourself that's why. You can tell yourself that's why. Ah. I think you're gonna have to, and I don't think she counts. What the fuck? You just stomped. And the world... I don't think he needs it. Of course you would. Can only. Oh, wow, that's cool. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Reminds me of a certain sword in a certain multiverse. I'll just take a random sword. Oh god. Ah. It glow? He just imbued power into it? Second time. Yeah, you all teeth. You all teeth. I'll take your life then. This is dope. Hmm. He would just yoink it. He would just yoink all the spirit energy? Nice, Sue. Signal time? Alright, let's unleash the beast. Hmm. Death. Death. She's so happy. She's so happy. Oh, that's reality warping. That's like, that's Saber shit. Yo, Reinhard. What are you? He's the Sword Saint. He was born as the Sword Saint. I guess it all makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. So... You are a monster. Yeah. So, victory? Total victory? We're gonna have to rearrange this event so many times. Oh. Spirits of Swords, maybe? Good to be friends with a nuke. Very good to be friends with a nuke. Are you pretty? That's what I like in a woman. Legs, arms, and head attached. Yeah! So, can we save point? Can we quick save? Can we please quick save? Twice. Double. So what's your deal with the emblem? People connecting. Her own forgiveness. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Blocked. Good job, buddy. I would keep an eye on the dagger that she just threw. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him right here, man. Thanks, bye. Okay, I thought we were gonna reset there. Save points. Quick save. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink. None the fuck? Uh-huh. What the fuck is that? Dato? Good. Cute. Huh? It's not Satella, the Queen of Darkness? Just Amelia? Ow! Press X to doubt. I bet you have a family name, and I bet it's important. You did fight a bunch with his life on the line. That was all you wanted. You'll get more than that, too. I'd say worth. Quick save. Ah! Ah! What the fuck? That's a weird timing to do that. Oh, bye-bye. Maybe we'll get healed, though? Holy shit, are we gonna have to orchestrate this again? No, he lives. He lives. None! He yelled some shit at me on the street. But he was giving his life for you. What the fuck? What does he know that you don't? Yeah. Better. Good. Yeah, they be thieves. Ah, he's got a fucking heart of... Alright, I'm sorry for having trepidations about Reinhard. He just seemed too good to be true, you know? Puck? Puck. That's how she is, man. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Yeah! Absolute success! Total victory! Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. It's not hers. It's not hers. Hey? The crime unfolding before me? I will explain! Oh, you sleep. Okay, he's a good dude, but he will follow the rules. And that might be a problem. Oh, he's giving it back! What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, what? So he didn't want it. What? 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 What an interestingly orchestrated mystery. Nope. Are we doing a cooking show? We're gonna get some goofy fun time settling in and meeting some maids and stuff? Is that what we're gonna do? Great! Great! Excellent! What the fuck was that last bit? Okay, let's hold on, let's break that down. She's going to give I'll return what I stole. She's going to give it back. He sees the emblem and immediately goes for the insignia, holding it. How can this be? And then is curious about her name because she's holding it. But wouldn't he be curious about the owner's name, like Amelia's? Why is it important that it's Felt? And why is it important that she's her age and name? She's just a thief who stole it, right? Like, whoever this arrived with would be more important, but it seems to be just her holding it or holding on to it seems to be some kind of part of a prophecy or something? Or a rule, or what the fuck? Super duper weird. I do want to check one thing, though, because I think at some point we see Reinhard's full sword on his hip, and I want to look at the design of the dang thing. Do we always have our... No, we see it here. Okay, it's not like... I thought it would be built in the same symbol as the insignia, and it's not. I'm absolutely at a loss. That's so cool. I think that's really cool. So the way I feel about it is, like, here's this object. We know it's significant, but we don't know what's significant about it. And I expected that Amelia would know what was significant about it, but it doesn't seem like she does. At least she knows what's significant about it to her, but it might be different to him. And then why? The crime that is being... Why? You have to come with me. Old Man Rom is the only family that I have. I'll return what I stole. He's watching. And your family name, how old... Is she a lost princess or something? Like Felt. Not Amelia. Felt. I don't know my birthday. You need to come with me right away. I will be taking this girl. That is no small crime. But compared to the gravity of overlooking the crime unfolding before me, it's trivial. Is Felt the rightful heir of our kingdom? Huh. But this does reveal something that's interesting and maybe a little bit threatening about Reinhard. He is a good dude, fully lawful good, right? But there are problems with that. And they are that while he's willing to bend some rules, he's not willing to bend the rules. Whoa! Today may be the last chance we have to calmly gaze at the moon. Prophetic shit. There's like... The emergence of Felt or that insignia is about to start a war, right? Right. What the fuck? Okay. Actual content of this episode went really well. Total victory. No deaths. Completely drove Elsa away. And most of it has to do with different timing and awareness. Being aware that there is danger present. That's the whole of it. Being able to say something to Puck and warn Puck. And nobody picked up on that in the moment. Subaru knew who Puck was and was able to say something to Puck before ever being really introduced, right? Never ran into each other. That's cool. Those little bits of knowledge are really the thing that makes a bunch of the difference in the first half of the fight. And then, of course, Reinhard's arrival in the second half of the fight. And then, of course, it's Subaru's enthusiasm and sort of coagulation of his ideas, which he throws out there at one point, saying that it's not just about this and that. I'm going to fight until I get a happy endo. It's really cool. Okay, little other hints. A half-elf with silver hair. Are you? No, I just happen to look like her. What's up with that? You got a sister, girl? I only have one family member alive, is what she says. You got a sister? You got a twin? What's her deal? Is the emblem the symbol of power and whichever one of you holds it gets it? Maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's unrelated. I don't know. But he gave it back. I don't know. I think that the initial animation of the crystals forming was really cool looking. Particularly the first of them. And then they all seemed to be duped. But this looks really cool. And there is cool looking stuff all throughout the episode. There are parts of the way that things are colored that I still don't absolutely love. They feel more gray, heathery, fadey than they do dark, dusty, spooky. It doesn't quite match the... I just feel like the composition, light, and color doesn't quite match the aesthetic. Although the moments with Elsa do really fit because she shrouds herself in darkness and we really hold her in that space. And then the actual movement of things over the course of the fight sure is fun. And I think this is where the production really kicks into gear. The way that these characters move, the way that the effects work together, it all does fit. And it feels like we're battling in a dark space. I'd like to see what it looks like once we start battling, if we do, in bright spaces, well-lit zones. Because, once again, we've got this issue where the three-dimensional background lighting and the flat character lighting doesn't work, right? Why is this armor all shiny and like, three-dimensional and rounded and stuff, and Amelia isn't? Well, because Amelia's animated and you can't really do that, but it makes for a weird contrast, foreground to background. Yeah, it's like they're on green screens, kind of. You don't notice it when we're further out or when we're all in darkness, but when there's a mix of dark and light together, it gets weird. But then, in the same token, or in the same breath, I can say that when it's light effects from actions or magic or stuff like that, I think it looks pretty okay. And then when it's stuff moving and character movement in particular, I think it looks really good. Like, Elsa is catapulting all over the place, and there are even these really, like, spooky, creepy moments as she's sort of the ring girl down the wall towards you, and is talking in her sweet ara voice all throughout the thing. It's nice and spooky, and it feels like a lot of fun. Also, over the course of the fight, it feels like the jaws are closing in on us. I came into the fight expecting everything to go wrong and Subaru to die and we'd reset, and that expectation is really kind of all throughout. I feel like it's getting worse and worse. Every big attack that we do, Puck starts fading out. We're starting to lose our options. Rom gets taken down, and the jaws of death are closing around us, and so it makes Reinhard's arrival feel like a real bolt from the blue, and a breath of fresh air amongst the clouds. One injury, last gasp from Puck, And I wanted to see what even we just see like fusing. She fuses the crystal to the bottom of her foot to give herself a new shoe. Pretty dope. Loves fighting in heels. Part of her subclass, I guess. I think that this is a really cool image. I've always enjoyed the idea of a magical fighter who uses like telekinetic abilities or something spiraling around them to fight with. The equivalent of like an animated sword that's fighting for them. Or what's his face from Dracula. Castlevania with the floating sword that fights for him. That sort of idea, I think it's really cool. I think I like it a lot. And this evokes that, but of course it's full magic. I really like the idea of being totally still and just using your mind to fight, you know? Even a traditional wizard is like running around like casting spells and doing things. The idea of just sort of praying and being wow, surrounded by magical energies is pretty cool. I like it. And there seem to be two distinct magics going on here. The shield of ice and the blade of crystal, both of which she uses to smack, bang, crack, and defend herself. It's really cool looking. Dart, dash, doom, dang. Yeah, it's cool looking. Thinking about moving. They offer him an opportunity to flee and banter a bit, and shit gets rough. So Ramaji goes for it. Elsa's way too fast for big Ramaji, so he gets almost dead, and we're able to deflect with a thrown knife from Felt. All these little bits and pieces going just not as badly as they could, right? And in a lot of cases, it's the awareness that Subaru has of what could happen that allows him to like shout out a warning and avoid a death by a hair, truly deflecting a deadly blow into his shoulder, saving Elsa by a moment with Puck. But as he sees things going against them and not going their way, and considers dying again to reset, it is Subaru's weakness and fear that prevents him from doing so. I've been jokingly throwing out there like, all right, just kill me, reset, right? You have to die. You have to be sliced open and die. And I think probably this contributes to what some people might feel about Subaru, like, oh, what a weakling, right? Just reset. It's just like a video game. Press F8 and load your quick save and you're back. And then you can just roll your checks again and go for it again. But it's like, it's still death. There's no guarantee that he'll really wake up. It's still dying. Now, maybe in the distant future, with many more iterations, Subaru will totally be inured to that and just like, I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Reset. Try again. But for now, it's a serious wall to him using his most powerful ability. So he wants to hold on to each life that he has and get as far in it as he can. And that's going to make it a greater loss by far. Because this is a bunch of serendipitous circumstances that have led to our first victory here in this battle against Elsa. And he's going to have to orchestrate those next time and put it together. He's going to have to face it all again, right? That's why I'm making the joke, kind of, can we quick save? Can we set a checkpoint and go back to there? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's the whole thing again. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. So, I like this from Subaru. I like his throwing in the towel, feeling the hopelessness, and then deciding, if I really don't want to die, then I'll fight with all my might. So it's that idea of facing down your demise and fighting against it directly. It's so interesting that we got something kind of similar in Jujutsu Kaisen recently and had the character come to somewhat different conclusions. It's pretty cool. Blast, blast, boom, bam, bang. I really can't understate that the motion and stuff is pretty neat. It kind of washes out because there's so much of it over the course of the episode that it's just kind of continuous, and we're sort of conversing all throughout, so it kind of folds into everything else and maybe gets lost in the sauce a little bit. But I really like it. What is Haidara? Why does he scream that? He's a soccer player. No information. Somebody did mention that Odo is like your last reserves of energy. Like the ones that you would need to stay alive. No idea why he yells Haidara. Anybody got a clue? Subaru comes up with his own reasons for keeping Felt alive. Her age. I'm the responsible one. I'm the big brother, of course. So of course we'd do this. Totally obvious. But you're afraid. Yeah, but I'm not now. That's just pretty cool. A purpose. Somebody to save. And so he goes for it and starts swinging on Elsa. And it goes about as well as you'd expect. Maybe a little bit better than you'd expect. And the action actually ends up saving them all because Felt being out there running is what's going to bring Reinhard to us. Pretty neat. All these little bits and pieces that end up working out together. That's pretty cool. Sees once again why it is that he cares for Amelia. And we have an arrival of a bad, bad boy. Hey, I strongly suggest that you surrender. You just get out of here. Just get out of here and I'll overlook this. The fucking bowel killer. I love bowels. She loves guts. Gross. Now that you've lost your weapon, I strongly suggest that you surrender. Nope. And he's withholding because all of the mana in the atmosphere will be booped into him. I think that this, like, tree sword of Superlight is a really cool aesthetic sensibility. I think that warping all of the light out of our environment and totally watercoloring the image is rad. It reminds me most effectively of the moments in Kill la Kill where we drop into black and white and all sketches. Those are all, what's his face? Fuck. The main trigger dude. The trigger dude. I've watched him draw them, and they're awesome, and this is awesome too. The little bit of color that we push out to the outside, as the white is bursting out from the blade, that's really cool. It's really cool looking. It's a beastly final attack, full saber style, and I'm here for it. I want more beam battles and stuff. And he says something to, like, the spirit of the sword, maybe? He was born the sword saint? And Felt was born an orphan, unknown, maybe queen of everything? What the fuck? What the fuck? So many new mysteries. And the old mysteries continue. What really is the insignia? Because it seemed so absolutely important. Unless, was it something else that he noticed? Is it her hand, or... No? I don't fucking know. No idea. We'll have to wait until next time to find out where Reinhard is taking Felt and for what purpose. He is going to, he said, probably call on Amelia as what? A witness? Interesting. Well, thanks for joining me for this week's episode of ReZero. I did not expect us to come out of this with literally all of our primary characters alive, and Elsa fleeing. Too bad that she's not dead, but fleeing. Good enough. And a new bond formed with not Satella Amelia, having received her name and now going to be taken to her house to meet her people and stuff. She has a house? I thought she was broke. What's the deal? What's the deal, Amelia? What's the deal with everything? I'm curious, and I'd like to find out more, so we'll do that next time. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week for more early access on the Patreon. Peace.